We're joined this evening by Sergeant Gloria Burks of the Toledo Police Department, and we're talking a little bit about the recruiting efforts that are going on. You're looking for a new police class. Yes. Tell us where you're at right now. You're taking interest cards from people?
Yes, we're taking interest cards. They're not applications. They're interest cards letting us know that when the application period is about to open, you want to be informed where to go and what times to go to pick up your study materials.
Okay, so what kind of response are you seeing? I mean, I know jobs are scarce around here, and you've got quite a few positions open there. What's it like?
We actually have had a really good response. We started the recruiting end of this process April 8th, and from the beginning of the year until April 8th, we have more than 2,000 responses already, and that's just people interested.
And how many people are you looking to hire? What's it, about 35, or is it kind of...
Absolutely unsure on that number.
Okay, so when they, how long do they have to turn in their interest card?
Interest cards, they can turn in their interest cards all the way up until the date that we announce when the open application period was going to begin.
Okay.
So for instance, they can go online, ToledoPolice.com, and follow the recruiting link, put in their interest cards, or they could come into the safety building or the Scott Park District Station and put in an interest card there. So they can do that all the way up until the date it's announced that there is actually going to be a test.
Okay. What kind of experience do you need? Do you have to have an educational background in law enforcement? Do you have to have experience with another police department maybe?
No, you don't. Just to take the test, all you need is to be between the ages of 20 and 34, have a high school diploma or a GED. That's just to take the test.
Just take the test.
Yes, there is college requirement, but you do not have to meet that requirement to take the test.
Okay, all right, so there's a little bit of leeway there.
Yes.
Now, do you ever have a preference of wanting somebody that has prior police experience, or would you take somebody just out of maybe the Owens program and put them right into the department?
No, we don't have what they will call that lateral entry. Like, because you went through a program here, then you can skip some steps with us and be hired immediately. We don't do that. Everybody, whether they have a criminal law background or not, has to take the civil service entry-level exam.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, are you surprised at the amount of interest you get? Because we know there have been issues when it comes to labor with the police department, and the city's had to make cuts in the last 2 years. Are you surprised that as many people want to get on board with your department?
Not at all.
Why is that?
Because really all we're saying to you is that we are giving a test. And we're not telling you this is when you're going to get hired and so on and so forth. We're just saying if you're interested in becoming a police officer, then you need to take the test.
Okay.
And so the test is what I stress.
Okay. And then when they go on the test, they go on to, and now is there physical testing and a paper and pen kind of test as well?
Yes. Their initial test, the entry-level test that they'll take through civil service, is a written exam. After an eligibility list has been established, and if you're a part of a group that may get to be in the background process, then you go through a background process, you go through a medical, you go through a physical, you go through psychological, you go to an oral interview, and if at that time you're offered a position with the police department, then you'll have to do a physical agility test. Okay. And that's the last step before you are actually hired.
Okay, so ToledoPolice.com is the website that people can go to fill out those interest cards. Sergeant Burks, thank you very much for your time. We appreciate it. Now's your talk back.